back. We are
We're back.
back.
I was welcome back to another live edition of Live P Read. I'm Paul Reed, your host. Jason Crawford, the commanded by Johnny Carson. Let's move on past that. If you've been watching the show, none of you have. But either way, you know who we
Yeah,
are. No, I was watching Leanne's coming home for
yeah.
Christmas.
Oh, cool.
And she lives in New York. Long story. But her stairs, they don't have an elevator, so it's 4 flights of steep
Oh man.
stairs. So now, so now she gets one of her friends. This one happens to be Preston, who actually is a writer for Fox
Oh,
News. When you see it on the on the internet, Preston writes those
interesting.
articles. Nice guy, partied with him. Preston's solid, but he's sitting there carrying these suitcases down. I guarantee you, each one violates the 50-pound rule at the
Oh my word.
airport.
Oh my
I,
word.
I would have just rolled them down the darn stairs. All right. So what is it? We got one
Yeah.
o'clock, 12, 19, 25. Oh my gosh, less than a week before
Mm-hmm.
Christmas. And Jason and I will not be here next Friday or the Friday after that. I have a much needed, well-deserved vacation in Vail, Colorado with the family. But if you can pray for snow, please do. There ain't none
Yeah.
out there, but
Wow.
so be it. I do believe they have things that can occupy our
Yeah.
time, and we will take advantage
Yeah.
of that. All
Well,
right, so here's the
oh.
deal. Honestly,
Oh, I was gonna
go
say
ahead.
next week we'll probably be either inducing and having a baby or coming out of having just had one, and I think that's the last
Oh,
Friday
no
of the year
kidding.
anyway. So, yeah,
Oh, time
yeah.
flies. So Crystal, the author of my book behind
Mm-hmm.
Jason, or the co-author, I said, is having Jason's 17th baby. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right.
So, oh wait, hold on, Millie, come here.
Hey,
This is what today. Oh, oh, all right. This is the topic of today's
I found
show.
some dog barking. Can she
Because
hear it?
you hear it at your place?
Oh, I thought she could hear
No,
it.
that was a weapon. That was a weapon, Millie. So anyway, I think we've talked about this
Yep.
before, but it's kind of like a Christmas song, though it's been said many times, many
Okay.
ways. People still don't get it.
Yep.
And what I'm talking about is the statute 767.04, the dog owner's liability for damages to a person bitten by a dog.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And, and I think there's I don't think, I know there's a misconception out there that if you put a beware of dog sign on your property, just so you know, the statute says bad dog,
Oh.
but the courts have held beware of dog sign
Okay.
works.
Okay.
I will tell you this: when I lived over
You'll have
in
dog
Tampa,
shame.
and well, yeah, and there was a police officer that had a canine unit, and in the front, side, and back of his yard, he actually had bad
Okay.
dog signs because that's what the statute says. But you go to your Walmart
Yeah.
and wherever, Target, wherever you shop, a beware of dog sign
Yep.
works,
Okay.
but it must be conspicuously displayed. You can't put it in your
Okay.
garage. Put it somewhere where people coming onto your property will
Got it.
see it. But the misconception is, well, if I put a beware of dog sign up and my dog bites somebody, they're going to use that against me in the sense that, well, you knew your dog was mean and bad, and that's why you had the beware of dog sign to warn that he's mean and bad and he may
Mm.
bite. And therefore, I'll be responsible and or the term would be liable for that bite to someone on my
Okay.
property.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's what people
Yeah.
think, and it's the 100% opposite. If you have, and let me just read it. I don't even tell you. It says, however, the owner of the dog is not liable, except to persons under the age of 6, if at the time of such injury, dog bite, the owner had displayed in a prominent place on his premises a sign easily reason, readable that says bad
Yeah.
dog,
Okay.
i.e., beware of dog. If you own a dog I don't care if it's a Chihuahua, who are mean little boogers,
Yes, they are. They are.
or you own a medium-sized dog, or you own the big old, 150-pound dog. Get a beware of dog sign on your property. If you have a fence, put it on the right side of your fence and the left side of your fence. Put it on the back of your fence. If you don't have a fence, tack it to a tree. If you don't have a tree, put it in a window somewhere, on a gate. Stick it on one of those posts in your yard.
Yeah.
Because if your dog bites someone, even if you invite them onto the property, which people don't understand, you can't be sued.
Yeah.
Now there are the exceptions, of course, if it's a 6-year-old, I think it says person under the age of 6. Wow, that's one to 5, and so that's not often the case. And there is the exception is if the owner is negligent. I actually try to Google could the owner be negligent for?
Yeah.
And Chat GPT couldn't come up with anything other than failure to restrain the dog. And I guess that could mean, failure to restrain the dog. If someone is coming on your property and your dog's going ape poo-poo, you probably can't just let him eat that person.
Yeah. Right.
You would have to, at that point, restrain your dog. But you're in your house having TV dinners or whatever, and someone walks on your property, the FedEx man or the delivery person, or what do you call them, Amazon person. Well, and they get bit, you're not on the hook.
Yeah, with the sign up.
So why would you take that chance?
Yeah.
And nowadays, all of you people out there, order your food.
Yeah, DoorDash
online.
Or whatnot.
You have Instacart, you have the Amazon. All of you people have people coming on your property, and you're risking a lawsuit by not having a simple $2 beware of dog sign. Those of you who live in an apartment, Brittany, my daughter, has on her little knocker, the tuck, 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 a little beware of dog sign. You can buy those for your apartment. Guess what? You have that. Obviously, it's prominently displayed because it's in your front door, the only way to get in. You invite somebody in, for whatever reason, your dog either playfully or loses his darn mind, bites that person. Sorry, but thank you, and have a nice day.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
So this is...
Yeah. Jason, you got dogs?
Yeah, I've got a dog. Yeah.
Beware of dog sign in the yard?
Soon. Very, very soon. Yeah. We don't let him out, but
next year, when we come back next year, we're going to see Jason's dog signs and pictures.
Right. That's right. I will remedy that shortly. Yes.
And just like my book in the background, Jason's going to hook up is where his beware dog signs.
I'll be so proud of that thing.
But case in point, Jason and I have done a podcast on this issue
multiple times,
and he sits there unprotected, naked in his house.
I do. I am. Yeah, I've got to fix that. I didn't think about it. It's out of body, out of sight, out of mind, because we keep him crated a lot when he's out with us, and we keep him leashed when he's out with us. But it's you make a great point that it's not just for those moments where he's under your watch or things like that. It's for those moments when you're not, and you're not thinking about it, and oops.
Well, even in your house, he's not created in your house,
right? No, right, exactly. So
and hey, that little 7-year-old comes over and pops him in the chops or grabs his ear,
right,
and he mauls him. He's hey, sorry, Johnny, but hey, you're not, you're 6 years old.
Or what is it on National Lampoon where he comes up and he's like, best to let the dog just finish, I think. It's like, just don't interfere with that.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, this is our second one just because I had the same conversation with Gigi, which is a employee here, and I'm like, get yourself a sign.
You're right. I'll be getting that for Christmas.
But anyway, I don't want to beat a dead horse, so to speak.
Dog.
But or dog, but it comes up often,
Yeah.
and it's so
Dogs are dogs.
such an easy
Yeah.
fix uh, to prevent. I mean, if there was any other way to prevent yourself from being sued that's
Hmm.
easier than simply putting a dog bite sign in your yard, I don't know what it
Yeah, and
is.
it's like it's very important because like you could even just be throwing fetch with the dog, like, oh, your dog is so sweet, let me just play fetch, and when he brings the ball back, he just nips your hand, and you know, ouch! It just accidents happen, but it's one of those things. We're so sue
Well,
happy right now.
I have. Well, we're not too
Yeah.
happy.
Okay.
Basically, if somebody, well, there are people that take
Yeah.
advantage, but more likely than not, I hear this a lot. I'm not one to sue others,
But yeah.
but so
Yeah.
when you can't work,
That's true.
because your hand's been
That's true.
mauled,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
or you've got hospital
Right.
bills, or I have a case right now where it is a delivery
Mm.
driver for one of the companies, and he had to get the rabies shots. Evidently, now they don't go in your belly button; they go into the spot where you were
Oh,
bitten.
ouch.
And the owner couldn't produce
Oh no.
records of the vaccination, must not have had
Oh
them,
no.
so he had to go through rabies shots. Well, that's not Sue
Yeah.
happy.
No.
I'm,
No. No.
you
No.
know,
That's
that's
valid.
that simple. Yeah,
Yeah, and I think
and
what so and you probably have the answer to this, so I'll ask it, but like in the event that something like that does happen, is the beware of dog sign keeping you from being sued at all, or is it saying, hey, you
yes,
personally can't be, but your homeowner's insurance could help pay for damages, or
no,
like, what's the
no, no. Remember, Florida operates under a non-joinder statute. You can't sue unless it's like uninsured motorist coverage. Someone, I can't sue Jason's homeowner's insurance because of your dog bit me. I got to sue you. Now, your insurance company will pay, if you have the liability and no exclusion and things of that nature, but you can't sue your insurance company. So the answer to your question is,
okay?
yeah, if you have a beware of dog sign, someone gets bitten on your property, you can't be sued, which means your insurance company doesn't pay
Well,
anything.
we should go buy stock in that because after this, everybody should be quoted by one. I know I will.
Well, you
I
should.
will. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Again, the exceptions would be a five or a less, and if the owner is negligent. But even if you're listening to this, the two of you out there in TV land, if you Google it, the only thing that would come up was like failure to restrain the dog, and that would be if the Verizon or somebody says, hey, can you hold your
Yeah.
dog? Can you put your dog away? Can you do
Right.
this? And you don't,
Okay.
and then the dog bites
Yeah.
someone. I think the beware of dog sign isn't going to help
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because you've been asked to put the dog away, to hold the dog, to restrain the dog, and that's really the only, which makes sense.
mhm.
Look, I got to deliver this box. Can you put your dog up? No, I'm not gonna. And the dog goes and bites you. Well, in all fairness,
Yeah.
you deserve to be sued because the gentleman or the
Yeah.
woman asked you to put the dog up and
Or
you
I'm gonna
didn't. So I'm
deliver it to
okay
the
with it.
roadside next to like
No, I mean, my,
you can come
I
get
gotta
your
beware
package.
of dogs. I gotta beware of dog sign. And Johnny Little Jr. here is a man eater. So step on the property.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And he
Your
mauls you,
package will be out
and
by
you
your
say, "Oh, I
mailbox.
gotta beware of dog sign, Jason. Sorry about your
Yeah, yeah,
luck."
yeah. Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
But other than that, you should have one. There's just literally no reason not
Yeah,
to.
no, you make a great point, and it's worth reiterating because I mean, we all get. I mean, they gave away a dog at the Ducks Unlimited event that I was at. A couple of weeks ago. Everybody's Christmas. People get
Oh,
puppies. It's a good time and a good reminder. So yeah.
right. Well, and dogs are dogs. I
Yes,
mean,
they
even
are.
though this little beast behind me is a human in dog's
Yeah.
body, you just never know what might make them
Yeah.
snap, or just like you
Yeah.
said, they could be playing, and
Yeah.
somebody might have old man skin, and it rips
Yeah.
the rips
Yeah.
looks like the Terminator where he cuts his
Yeah.
arm and rips it off.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't have to be a vicious
Nope.
attack. It could just be, I'm playing
Yep.
around, and I'm a dog with 2-inch canine teeth, and I'm sorry, you're
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah. That's how they
Yeah,
make sense of the
yeah,
world. They put their mouths on things and they stick their nose everywhere. Yeah,
yeah. All right, well, listen, so what do we got? It's the
yeah.
19th. It's freaking 79 degrees. There is a football game at Tampa Stadium today. I don't even know what bowl. It's no longer the Outback Bowl or whatever it used to be on January 1st. It's now December 19th at 2:30, the Reliant Quest Bowl. I don't
Oh
even know
man.
what it is, but either way, don't even know who's
Okay.
playing.
I was gonna ask.
But it's in town, and there's some the bowl the college playoffs start tonight with
Mm-hmm.
Alabama. I think playing Oklahoma, and
Mm-hmm.
then Saturday there's a bunch of games, and then of course Christmas. The birthday of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is the December 25th. So when you open up your presents, before you do, get on your knees, bend the knee, and say thank you for all that you did, dying on the
Mm.
cross for our sins. We're going to have everlasting
Mm.
life. That's pretty
Yeah, man.
important. If you haven't watched Charlie Brown's Christmas, Charlie Brown's freaking out. I've watched it for 61 years now, or at least 60. Maybe when I was one, I didn't watch it. But Lionel does a good job of explaining what Christmas is, and it's pretty good. Charlie's
Yeah.
like, it's all shopping and this and that, and
Yeah.
Charlie Brown, oh, Christmas is, and he tells it. There was a Savior in the manger and all that. So if you got kids and you haven't watched Charlie
That's a
Brown,
good one.
well, why don't you plop your butt down, turn off
Yeah.
NCIS or whatever, show you're watching, and watch a nice wholesome Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the
Yeah.
Snowman, The Grinch Stole Christmas, Charlie Brown, and a show like that versus all the other crap these kids watch
Yeah.
nowadays. But I'm gonna get off the mountain. I'm gonna stop
Well,
preaching.
do you have a favorite show? Christmas?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Okay.
Reindeer.
Okay.
I watched it last night
Oh yeah.
again.
All right. All right. Do you count?
In fact,
Go on. Sorry. Go ahead.
no, Leanne called last night. She goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm watching Rudolph." She goes, "Of course
Of
you
course
are."
you are. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, she goes, "Of course you
Yeah.
are."
We've got it. It's
I said,
time.
"Hold on, a minute, pause."
It's time for us
Yeah,
to
I
watch those
watch
with the
it.
kids too. The little claymation ones, right? The old ones with the
I guess it's claymation.
yeah.
I'm not sure if it's claymation. It seems a little
Where
advanced
they
than
put the
that.
black on his nose to try to cover it up, and then
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a stop,
She thinks I'm kidding.
dude. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo.
Dude, I can tell you the whole show. So let's.
Do you count movies like Die Hard as Christmas movies too, or like?
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
No, I just told you the
okay.
four:
So you,
Grinch, Frosty, Rudolph, and Charlie
Santa
Brown.
Claus is
That's
coming to
it.
town. That's a good one. With the
You know, we
little
didn't
baby
watch.
Kringle.
That wasn't on too
Okay,
much. I don't remember Santa Claus is coming to town.
it's a baby
Yeah,
Kringle. Baby what? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
no, it'd be interesting to see when that was made, but that wasn't one that I recall watching
Okay.
growing up. I tell you what was, and which you can't find anymore, and if you can, maybe on your internet, watch that with the kids, is The Little Drummer Boy.
Mm.
We watched that, but dude, whoever mixed that, I
I'll have to see if I can
it
find it.
was it wasn't just, hey, it wasn't just by
Yeah,
accident. I can tell
yeah,
you that.
maybe not. Yeah,
Yeah, you watch that one, and then if I could, yeah, see if you
yeah. Okay,
can.
yeah. I'll look
But
for it on Prime or something. Yeah,
it was on for a while, The Little Drummer Boy, but it just disappeared literally. The other four still there: Charlie Brown, Rudolph, the
yeah,
Grinch,
yeah.
and Frosty. Little Drummer Boy, rum bum bum
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
bum.
yeah,
He
yeah.
gone. I don't
We'll
know
have to
why.
find him. We'll
I'm
see.
sure. I'm sure
Mission
Jason.
accepted.
Fine,
Yeah,
and then tell us, yeah, why he's
yeah. All right,
gone. I have my thoughts, but I'm going to
all
leave it
right,
alone for purposes of
all
our
right. Fair
show.
enough. Fair enough.
All right. Well, it's 1:20.
Yeah.
That's all we have. Like I said, we're going to take off next Friday. The Friday after that, I would say, I don't know what church you go to, but it's probably open on Thursday, Christmas Day. I know I'll be there. If you go to the Catholic Church, a lot of people go to the midnight mass, which is fine because I don't go because I can't stay up that late. But the 8 o'clock or the 10 o'clock the next day, it's me and the preacher. a priest, but I'm just saying we got a one-on-one because nobody's
Yeah,
there.
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
So that's okay with
I
me.
thought for a minute you meant you were
Yeah.
going to confessional. I'm like, wow, Paul, that fast.
Nah, we don't got enough time for that. The priest on Christmas wants to hit and get. He don't want to be there till New Year's Day. I gotta make a reservation. You can't. The priest said, "You just can't pop in, Mr. Reed. Sorry, don't work like that." We got to change the little red light bulb outside
No vacancies.
so it don't burn out. Hey, we got to change the little red light bulb so it don't burn out while you're in here. You know. Yeah, so that's pretty good. All right. Well, anyway. All right. Well,
I
take us
will.
out of
Merry
here.
Christmas and
Merry
Happy New
Christmas,
Year.
Happy New
Yeah.
Year. Send me a text. What if do you know what your hat?
It's a boy. I know his name too.
Paul?
No, it's a good name. Paul's a great name.
It's a great name.
Yeah.
What do you
His
name
name
him?
is Arkin Rafe. Arkin Rafe. It is son of the eternal king and wise as a wolf. That's what it means.
Well, if you're kidding, you're kid. You name him whatever you want.
On that note.
Yeah, on that note, you're kid. He can change it when he's 18. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'll take us out. Oh, yep. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Reed and Reed, it's like having a lawyer in the family.